Hello, my gorgeous fellow Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. I am so excited to do this reading. Just wait till I tell you what's going on in the sky right now and you'll understand why I have to do this reading today. Okay, so we have the solar eclipse, the full total solar eclipse on Monday the 17th of February, okay, which is going to be squared Uranus, the bringer of shocks and surprises. Now, it's in your second house of worth of finances. So, we absolutely have to do a career and finance reading. But not only that, it also has in your fifth house, squaring Uranus in your fifth house of romance, of children, of creativity. Okay, so let's find out what is going on, Capricorn, for you. Wow. Okay, great. And yes, Taurus is ruled by Venus. So, Capricorn, Venus is in your third house of communication. So, not only are we dealing with finances and money and values, we're also dealing with love, communication. Unexpected themes are coming in regarding your money and love, Capricorn. So let's get into it, shall we? Right, so we have somebody has an ending here, and it could be to do with work, actually, or career, or they're thinking of changing career within their community, because we've got the despair card with the coffin and the community. So I do believe that some of you maybe, and community is your third house of neighbourhoods, etc. Some of you may be ending something around your community, whether this is a job, whether this is a home, because we've got the change here, which is somebody packing the bags. Someone may have wanted to do this for almost a year to 2 years, all right? Somebody has needed just to get away from things here. We've got the living room, which is a sign of somebody needing their own space. Okay, getting away. We've got an official person helping here. Somebody is really highly thought of, Capricorn, and I do feel like some of you may have been going through something legal, and it could be to do with a home. Some of you may have been trying to sell a home, okay, for the past year or two, and it's finally happening, because not only do we have all of that going on in the sky, but we do have Saturn, our ruler, our daddy, is moving into our fourth house of home, of properties, of family. So this fits quite nicely here. Some of you are ending or leaving an old home and you're about to embark on a new journey, Capricorn, in your home life. Let's find out what else we have for Capricorn in there. Oh, finances and career for Capricorn. It's been a lot. I feel like it's been a long road for somebody here. What do we have here? Okay, we have justice. Wrongs being made right, Capricorn. So there's something that some of you may have been fighting for justice, and you are about to receive it, Capricorn. For others, this is a contract. Okay, contract on a home, and it's, you know, you're getting ready to move, pack your bags, going into a new community, leaving that behind. Let's see what else has fell out. Oh my goodness. Okay. We've got the death card. We've got the coffin and the death card. So that's an ending for sure, but it is bringing in transformation. We have judgment here, which is the past. You know, this is, you may have had struggles in the past 20 years, actually. Capricorns have had a rough ride, haven't we? I mean, my goodness, we had Pluto there long enough, and there he is. So all of that is coming to an end. I feel like some of you are getting a brand new life. This is a resurrection. This is a resurrection coming in for you, Capricorn. A resurrection of your life. I feel like some of you felt so stuck and unable to move forward in life. You know, it's, yeah, stuck. That's, you know, but you are breaking free from that. That's coming to an end, Capricorn. whatever's coming in for you regarding. And I've got to say, yeah, the offer there is financial, obviously, with the coin, but it's the beginning of something new. There is an ending, okay? An ending of an old way of making money, i.e. job, i.e. selling a home. You know, you could be investing in a home, Capricorn. There is decisions that I feel like someone's got a huge decision to make regarding that coming up soon. Oh my goodness, a 9 of Cups. And what is that? Flipped over, the Magician. If you've been manifesting this, Capricorn, we've got a 9 and a 1, which is a 10. Okay. Yeah, someone has been lying awake, worrying at night. A 7 of Pentacles. You're reevaluating, waiting for the fruits of your labour to actually take place. Let's get one more. Oh my goodness. I'm going to take that one. We've got the 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, 10, 10. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. There is an ending of difficulties here, Capricorn. We've also got the 8 of Pentacles. Something you have been working on for a long time, feeling stuck in, feeling like you're not getting any further forward. However, this is all ending. We've got you finally breaking through. The unexpected shocks and surprises is that you are ending something in your life. A cycle is closing out and you are starting a new one. All right, no more overthinking, no more overanalyzing. That is, you know, or no more feeling stuck. That is coming to an end. However, yeah, I do feel like some of you are going to be in your own head because there is a huge decision to make, and now whether it's where to live, where to work, but that is something that you are going to have to think about. 8 of Swords, and reevaluate where you are in your life. It may keep you awake at night also. Now, the other message that I've got here is somebody is being headhunted here. They are seeing your value, seeing your worth, and thinking about offering Capricorn a job. And this is a huge decision somebody needs to make because they are going to have to leave behind their old job, their old neighbourhood, and maybe have to move because of this job. Okay. But yes, it may be a painful decision, but the outcome is the 10 of Cups. This is a dream come true. We've got the 9 of Cups, wishes coming true. Oh, let's get a... I do feel like that is absolutely talking about, for most of you, work and career. Some of you, this could be an inheritance that has gone on for a long time and it is finally coming to a head. You know, there's been a lot of court cases regarding inheritances maybe here for some, not everybody. It's going to be different for all. This is a collective reading. I'm just telling you little bits I'm picking up on, or possibilities that it could mean. All right. Oh my goodness. Right. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay, so that's planning, reevaluating, planning. Oh my goodness. Planning, keeping it quiet. All right. Okay. So yeah. So another reason for money is there's breakups here. Breakups, legalities, so it's splitting of assets. Okay, for some of you it is a passing, you know, of a parent, a grandparent, family, and there is things to sort out with the, you know, the assets of the person who's passed, and it has to go to probate court or whatever it is called, to be shared amongst the family. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. If you want a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Yes, so someone is planning for their dream future here. Capricorn, full moon in Taurus. Wow, we've got Uranus in Taurus. Okay, what's on the bottom? Be bold and make the first move. So get ready to move, Capricorn. I do see some of you are moving home for sure within the next couple of years, if not sooner. Let me know, Capricorn, have you already started proceeding to sell home, move jobs even? Okay, let's get a couple of tea leaf cards for Capricorn. Oh, your finances. Couple of tea 3-leaf. Oh my goodness, look what flipped. 4-leaf clover. Great good fortune. What is this one? Pleasure with a close friend. Okay, what else do we have here? We have parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets, Capricorn. Get back to the basics. Get back to the basics. Start planning. That is you planning your future. No, the other one. Okay. What was this one again? Your dreams need a practical plan. So planning, back to basics to plan for your future. Something is over and you need this new beginning, Capricorn. But there is some planning to do. Oh, Capricorn, too much concern with sexual matters. That's also your 5th house, by the way, where, you know, Uranus is. So only take it if it resonates. Okay, what do we have here? I hope this is a happiness card. Career, yes. Skills, you keep your life in balance. We did have, where is that? Where is that? We had justice, didn't we? Where did that go? Did I put it back in? Oh my goodness. Okay. One more. Okay. Wow, one more. That was the best one for Capricorn. We have wealth here, Capricorn. Lots of pentacles on there. All right. The mountain road. You are on the road to success. Brilliant. That's what I felt all along, Capricorn. And I know it's going to be different for people's charts, you know, when you get your whole chart done. But with the 2nd house and the 5th house, you know, that is games of chance. In the 5th house also, you've got success, wealth. And 2nd house is, you know, value, money. So now is a good time to put that lottery ticket on, Capricorn. I know I'm going to. Obviously just the one. I'm not going to go crazy. So yeah, you only need one to win and you got to be in it to win it. Let's see what shocks or surprises we've got coming in love, shall we? Okay, let's see what we have for Capricorn in love. Oh, okay, flying out. Okay, I think that's all I need. What have we got here? Oh my goodness, abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. You've got to get rid of that. Overthinking, over-analysing, outdated thinking. Okay, that's what that card is saying. I'm going to pick these cards up because there's a lot. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, Capricorn. That is Mercury in your 3rd house. It is going retrograde at the minute, by the way. So this could be somebody you know from childhood. This could be somebody in your neighbourhood from the past that you knew, you know, because it's retrograde. And yes, there is a call, an email coming in for Capricorn, and it's a new phase. Somebody wants to rekindle and renew, transform, grow. There's a changing of the mind here, Capricorn. I have got on the bottom, I must say, healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, being happier. Maybe you've already done this, Capricorn, and now you are attracting towards you what you know, you are what you attract, so they say. I know that's a bit of a cliche, but oh my goodness, there is so many. Okay, we'll keep going. There we've got the coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change and liberation. We have not showing true feelings, hiding, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting. Okay, so somebody may have, yeah, well, it's with the coffin. So if you were with that kind of a person in the past, that isn't coming in for you. That's what I want to say. That's what I want to manifest for you, Capricorn. And I'm sure with the healthier choices here, you will know if a person like that did come into your life, you would end it, okay? But some of you may have already ended something with someone that, you know, gaslighted, pretended. Maybe they even just hid their emotions from you, but whatever it is, it wasn't very nice. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so we do have, heartbroken. So yeah, there is something that has ended in your life, Capricorn, regarding a relationship. You were deeply hurt by this. You had a sense of, oh my goodness, this could be the one, you know, he's this, she's that, and all the rest of it, okay? But it was almost like, did that even happen? Was that real? Was that just me? Was that in my head? You know, that's what I pick up from those two cards together. And it did leave somebody heartbroken, feeling lost even, you know, because it was like, what just happened? What just happened? How could I have been so silly? So, you know, but no, Capricorn, that's on them. That's how they perceived themselves to you, you know. That's how they wanted you to see things. But we do have lots of love and kisses and hearts. Oh, and it's actually Valentine's Day today when I'm doing this, Capricorn. Ooh, I wonder if someone's going to get proposed to on Valentine's Day. But, I mean, you would already have to be seeing this person, obviously. But if not, then there is someone here coming into your life, Capricorn. That could be the shock and the surprise, actually. That. The union, completion of the union. There's a partnership coming in for you, Capricorn. It's going to be very committed. Okay? Falling in love. Unconditional love, lots of passion and affection, lots of attraction. We've got the heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together. It's perfect. Oh my goodness, Capricorn, I love those cards for you. That was a lot. They had a lot to say today, didn't they? Okay, let's get some tarot for Capricorn in love. What is coming in with love? Oh, I did a little mini series, Capricorn, on love. So I will pop that on the end of this video. If you haven't seen that already, go check that out. It might be, you know, significant to this. Oh, the Hangman, something you have been waiting for. Let's have a look. 2 more shuffles for Capricorn in love. 1, oh, 2. Okay. Oh my goodness. I need to take that one because it's popping out. Unexpected shocks and surprises, Capricorn. Right. Ooh, the Sun. What else do we have here? And, okay, what is on the bottom? Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. The Magician. The 2 of Cups. Oh my goodness. Oh my, 8 of Cups. Right, now, my deck was upside down. So, here we go. Right. Capricorn, yeah, you may know this person already. Okay, maybe somebody you have walked away from, or right. So if this isn't someone you've walked away from, someone has walked away from somebody else, right? And again, it's going to be different for everybody. The 9 of Wands is here also. So 10 of Coins, my goodness, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, Magician, and I need 1 more maybe. 6 of Wands, success in love, Knight of Swords, coming quite quickly, Capricorn. Oh my goodness, somebody has decided they are going to rush in. Wow. Yeah, Knight of Swords is quick messages, quick communication, Capricorn. You may even get it around Valentine's. They may be thinking about you at this time. Now, for those of you who do not have anybody coming back in and it's new, again, this could be just totally out of the blue, totally unexpected for you, Capricorn, but it's unexpected love is leading to success. This is lovely. When the Magician is next to the 2 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, that there is nothing manipulative about that. This is just magic, you know. But I do feel like there's been a bit of a wait now. It could be for different reasons, for different people. And I've got to say this as well. We've got the Hangman, which is, you know, enlightenment within this stillness. The Hanged Man becomes enlightened. We've got the Tower. That is, you know, a shocking, a wake-up call even. And we had in the other spread, I know that was career, but we had the Judgment, another a wake-up call, awakening. So I just feel like, Capricorn, someone, if this, I mean, this could be you, waking up and realising, actually, this isn't making me happy anymore. I'm going to go after what makes me happy. The Eight of Cups is walking on to the Nine of Cups. We have the Nine of Cups, the wish card in the other spread that I did. Okay? It could all be connected. We've got 1, 2, 3 right off the bat. Majors there. You know, that's huge, huge change coming in your love life, Capricorn. And I bet you don't see it coming. You know, it could be like you might have somebody in mind right now and it could be completely wrong. It could be somebody else, you know? Like that's the kind of energy. Listen, we've got the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. You know, expect the unexpected. We've got 5 of Swords here with the 2 of Coins. 2 of Wands within a 2. 2 weeks, 2 days. 2 months. Yeah, it's like there was some kind of battle, some kind of, you know, feeling defeated, not knowing which way to turn. And it's like that changes into, actually, I know exactly who I want, where I want to be, who I want to be with. Do it with. Oh, that sounded a bit rude, but you know what I mean. And that, you know, the last card is 6 of Wands. That is success. That is being seen. That is, you know, again, that headhunting thing could be somebody, you know, thinking about you and coming after you, Capricorn, because they've had this big realization that what you meant to them in their lives. But it's about, again, coming out of battle. The 5 of Swords, coming out of battle, like being in this pattern of a certain pattern in relationships, pattern that wasn't very healthy for you, Capricorn, in the past, all right? But that cycle's closing out, 10 10s all over the place, you know? So that's closing out, and in comes the divine intervention, divine timing. Now it's time. Now you're ready, Capricorn. Oh, it's gone really dark. We're expecting snow. We've got a Met Office warning here in the UK. Snow and ice. Let's get some oracles for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay. Oh, apologies coming out there. Never underestimate the power of a heartfelt apology. Okay, Capricorn. I don't see that here, but yeah, maybe you were waiting for this apology, Capricorn. 2 more shuffles. 1. Oh, we got some ballers out. There we go. Okay. On the bottom, we've got sparks. Keep the sparks flying. Surprise each other with gestures of love. We have romance. Romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Surprises again. Abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. And maybe there's more than one. An opportunity to dress up and party. Fun times ahead, Capricorn. Capricorn, I just feel like you are going to be so happy with the Sun and all those majors there. The Wheel of Fortune, you know, turning in your favour. Long distance. Love knows no distance. It transcends space and time, or time and space. Yeah, you could have been at a distance, or this person may be at a distance, and that's a huge decision, you know. You have to decide where you want to live. Seek adventure together. It adds excitement to your journey. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Oh, toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Beware. Someone you wished for is coming back coming into your life. Okay, so right on the bottom we've got sparks, secrets and twin flame. Divine timing, again, like the Wheel of Fortune. Trust in divine timing. Love arrives when it's meant to. There is an absolute magnetic pull here for someone, and something is hidden from you. Someone isn't being truthful, and maybe that's how they felt. But the only one card I don't like, obviously, is the toxicity card. But I feel like that is where, you know, it could be sometimes the universe kind of tests us, if you like, and brings into our life, or brings back into our life someone who was toxic, and they want to see how you're going to handle it. Have you learnt your lesson or not? And then, you know, once you've closed that cycle out, then in comes this happiness, this romantic surprise and what have you. But and maybe there's more than one option or choice here, but again, make the healthy choice. Capricorn, I'm sure you're going to. Healing heart. Yeah, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So yeah, and those oh my goodness, I wish I'd checked that sooner. Sabotage, rebuild, repetitive, persistent, working on it. So yeah, patterns. Somebody was in these repeating patterns of toxicity, and I do feel like there is a healthier choice coming in. Maybe that person may try to come back, Capricorn. Oh, you'll have to let me know. Have they already come back in, Capricorn? Let's get, again, this is the person you might think it is, but in fact, it's absolutely not, because there's somebody else there. You know, anything can happen right now, Capricorn, with Uranus there squaring, you know, in your second house of self-worth. This is a test. Yeah, absolutely. I believe that it's almost like you're going to have a test of self-worth coming in for you. All right, choose wisely. Choose the healthier option. Interesting. Okay, let's get... I want to do an advice card, but first, I've never used these cards for absolutely ages. And I just thought, what perfect time to use them. Okay, let's stick into, right. Okay, what message does Capricorn need from these beautiful cards that I never use and should? I used to. Oh, only time will tell. So only time will tell who this is. Okay, on the bottom we have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Oh my goodness. So this person may not live close to someone, but that is the message from them. Okay. Look deep within your heart. You will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. That is so gorgeous. I'm just going to pick one. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yes, absolutely. Can't always be all plain sailing, can it? That would be boring. Okay. Right, let's get an advice card for Capricorn. Where are these? Get the wisdom of the oracle. See what it has to say. Oh, Capricorns, what message? Relationship advice or message for Capricorn? Oh, okay. Do the sea. And these flew over. I'm going to... Okay, truth be told, and orphaned. All right. On the split, fork in the road. Yeah, there may be a choice, Capricorn. There may be more than one to choose. So we have fork in the road, where I kind of stopped when it flew out, and my hand is on exchanging gifts. Right. Interesting. round and round is underneath the fork in the road. So there is going to be a decision to be made in love, Capricorn. The round and round is the patterns that you have in the past, you know, being stuck in. But this time, what will you do this time? It's about, yeah, you may see something that may be familiar, but how will you deal with it this time? You're much stronger now. You're much wiser. You'll make the right choice, healthier choice. There's a truth being told here. Okay, let's orphaned. So yeah, there may be an ending, brings new beginnings, remember. So the fork in the road is reaching a moment of truth, which is interesting because we've got truth be told. So you're going to find out some kind of truth, and then you're going to have to decide, you know, which will you choose to open up to the possibility? Will you choose to open up to the possibility of love or remain isolated? Oh my goodness, maybe that's your choice. Do you stay the same, or do you, do you stay like that, Capricorn? Or do you decide, to open up to the possibility of love? Oh my goodness, to go deeper and to commit to mutual passion, or to walk away. This is the time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest and give, then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of a genuine connection. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on a path to a truer experience of the heart. That is so interesting because we had that round and round. How will you do it this time? Will you, stay isolated or move forward? Because the universe is offering you a gift, a romantic surprise here, a decision that you need to make. And again, it's up to you, Capricorn. Absolutely, your choice. I just thought it would be a choice of people because there was a toxic person and not, and it could be that as well. Anyway, it's going to be different for everybody. And the truth be told is honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. And what else does it say? People tell you who they are very quickly, Capricorn, if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth. To the sea. Let's see what that one says. 7. I feel like that's about going with the flow, and see where it takes you. Speak up about what your needs are, of course, and then decide, can they meet those needs, Capricorn? Relationship message. There are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself, your combined goals and desires, to steer the ship? Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads, Capricorn. I feel like this is where you've kept yourself for far too long, Capricorn, and it's time to make a decision to come out of that isolation and give love a chance. I feel like some Capricorns here maybe have been hurt in the past and have been in toxic relationships, and and pick the same kinds of people over and over and being scared to move forward. But you won't make that mistake again, Capricorn, because people show you who they are. In the past, you didn't listen. You just went along with it because you wanted to be in a relationship. That's for somebody. I've done that myself. Hey, hands up, I've done that. But that's what you do, isn't it? You just want to, you don't want to spend the rest of your life on your own, and kind of you maybe lower the bar a little bit at times, or have done. And yeah, for those of you who I'm talking to, you know who you are. You're not going to do that again. Lesson has been learned. There is a beautiful gift, and exchanging gifts. It's two people who feel the same, you know, they're on the same, wavelength, on the same journey, have the same vibe, have the same vision of a relationship. Now, throughout this video, Capricorn, I have spent good few minutes clearing my throat chakra and, clearing my voice. And so clearly somebody needs to speak up. Somebody needs to say what it is that they actually want and need in a relationship for it to move forward. And yeah, it doesn't mean dictate, and I'm not saying dictate that you're going to have to go with the flow. Maybe this person works away, or maybe you are at a distance. But yeah, see where it goes. The excitement of the anticipation of where will this lead us? Where will it go? But yeah, somebody definitely needs to speak up, and it could be them needing to speak up. You may be getting communication, and they have something to say, Capricorn, that I haven't said. There we go again. Sorry. Okay, I'm just going to read exchanging gifts, the law of giving and receiving, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs and determining value. Love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially. Oh my goodness, it grows exponentially when it is reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart. How many times have you had that message? Open your heart, Capricorn. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you too. Love is truly yours today. Happy Valentine's Day, Capricorn. I hope I get this out tonight. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But oh my goodness, chop wood and breathe. Be flexible. Yeah, clean up. Just, go about your daily life. Go about your daily life. Get things done. Breathe. Don't let it get too intense. Don't let that overthinking mind of yours overthink you into this mindset where, just stay on my own. I know where I'm at, and I know what I know everything that's going to happen if I stay on my own. If I go there and if I fall in love, I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I'll get hurt. Well, yeah, maybe you will, but guess what? Maybe you'll have a lovely journey along the way, falling in love again, and maybe, guess what? It will work. Because we have success there. Success in love. Victory. We have victory. Success in love, Capricorn. Please get out of this mindset. Should I read that? Yes, I think I am going to. So we have, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs. So you feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are, without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Yeah, so that for those of you who are in that or who do come across that person, you know, where you think it's a little bit toxic and it is not you, and you've just gone there because you've settled and you don't want to be alone. It's time to speak up. It's time to tell the truth. It's time to move on because there's something better coming in. There's something, Spirit is showing you a chance to do it differently this time. If somebody reminds you of somebody else who was toxic in the past and they show themselves, believe them, because there is something better coming in for you, my love. And yeah, so yeah, there's lots of messages here for those of you who know you're in a bad toxic energy. It's time to make that choice. It's time to make that decision, because look what is coming in for you, Capricorn. I'm sending you so much love and light, and we'll speak soon. Bye now.